the inner strength of human beings and the law of nature. Every person must cultivate inner strength. Just as gravity sustains the order of nature, humans must rely on inner power to bear the weight of life. Opportunities do not remain for those who neglect effort. The world continually awakens us through warnings and signs. For example, when someone appears in a wheelchair, many pass by with empty words of comfort. Yet for others, the scene strikes deeply. This is no coincidence, but a signal. Be careful yourself. The human body is a living sensor, capable of perceiving such signs. Signs and warnings. Before disaster comes, smaller signals always appear. If ignored, they grow stronger, just as repeated mistakes bring heavier discipline from a parent. Likewise, when people fail to correct their wrongs, small trials expand into great suffering. Religious bowing is similar. Performed with humility and repentance, it brings forgiveness. But if life continues without true change, punishment increases. At first, 108 bows may suffice, then 3,000, and later even 10,000 are not enough. Bowing must be a sincere act of correcting arrogance, not an empty ritual. Humility and the power of words. The true mark of study is not ability, but humility. Ripened grain bows its head, so does the truly wise person, admitting faults and living modestly. Words are both foundation and weapon. One phrase can destroy a family or society, but can also heal, uplift, and save lives. Therefore, we must speak so others can understand, avoiding words that burden or wound. Relationships and responsibility. To accept someone is to accept all the energy and connections that surround them. Helping another means being ready to take on not only their light, but also their pain and shadows. Without this awareness, we may invite hardship upon ourselves. Marriage and friendships illustrate this truth. At first, only good qualities are visible, but flaws and contradictions emerge with time. Only by embracing these together can genuine bonds be formed. The soul and ancestors, humans are not only bodies, but spirits connected to the unseen world. Dreams are not mere fragments of the past, but signs of the future. The unresolved attachments of ancestors may affect descendants, not to harm them, but to awaken and teach. Much suffering arises from spiritual entanglements. Without awareness, we endure needless pain. Yet with right study and awakening, we purify ourselves, and such influences dissolve naturally. Liberation is not forced by driving spirits away, but achieved when one's life becomes clear and elevated. Study and effort. Humans are not inherently weak. It is ignorance that produces fear. Once we know, fear disappears. Study is not simply the collection of knowledge, but the cultivation of inner weight and energy. Through constant learning and practice, life transforms in quality, and we are no longer swayed by impure forces. Signs come to those who study not to torment them, but to teach. Pain and impressions reveal the conditions of others, helping us gain discernment and grow. Every trial is preparation, to strengthen us and to make us capable of serving the world. Conclusion: we must not fear signs or warnings. They are reminders to reflect and correct ourselves. By living with humility, speaking rightly, embracing relationships responsibly, and understanding the will of the soul and our ancestors, we step onto the true path of study.